Good evening, welcome to the 7 o'clock English news from the Sultanate of Oman television. First, the headlines. His Highness the Emir of the State of Kuwait pays a private visit tomorrow to His Majesty Sultan Haitham bin Tariq. The National Risk Register community version is launched in natural resources, services, health and major accidents. And Oman Electricity and Energy Conference reviews in Muscat accelerating the transformation towards sustainable energy sources. Those are the headlines, and now the news in detail. His Highness Sheikh Mish'al Al-Ahmed Al-Jabr Al-Sabah Emir of the State of Kuwait will pay a private visit tomorrow to the Sultanate and meet with His Majesty Sultan Haitham bin Tariq. The two leaders will hold a cordial meeting at Al Baraka Palace in the presence of a number of officials from both the Omani and Kuwaiti side. The Sultan of Oman continues to strengthen its readiness and risk management framework with the launch of the community version of the National Risk Register. The event was held under the patronage of His Excellency Dr. Hilal bin Ali Al-Sabti, Minister of Health. More in the following report.
The Sultanate of Oman has launched the community version of its National Risk Register. The platform allows residents to understand and respond to risks including natural disasters, health emergencies, service disruptions, and major accidents. The launch coincides with the International Day for Disaster Risk Reduction.
Launching the National Risk Register, the community version, will support the community resilience. At the same time, we will ensure the parallelism between the institutional preparation and the community awareness. And this will enhance the community resilience. We will ensure the fast recovery from any potential incidents that might happen.
The register provides a comprehensive tool for anticipating challenges and coordinating effective responses, as it emphasizes that integrated risk management improves efficiency, reduces the impact of crises, and strengthens national resilience. Oman's risk management experience spans centuries, from historical floods and epidemics to modern cyclones. The community version categorizes 13 key risks across natural hazards, service disruptions, health emergencies, and major accidents, prioritizing prevention and public awareness.
The importance of the community edition of National Risk Register is to enhance the community awareness about the risk that we might face at any time in Sultanate of Oman, either in the short term or medium term and in the long term.
The platform supports long-term national planning by providing predictive analytics for emerging risks. Studies indicate that each dollar invested in risk reduction can save 15 in recovery costs while protecting human lives. The launch highlights Oman's commitment to preparedness and an informed, engaged public. Today, the Sultanate of Oman launched the National Risk Register, not only to further advance Oman Vision 2040, but also strengthening the resilience and the culture of prevention nationwide. This is Afra Amr reporting for the Sultanate of Oman Television, Muscat.
To enhance economic resilience and systematic preparations for the changes, the Ministry of Economy organized a forum titled Economic Readiness to Confront Global Crises, Opportunities and Challenges. The forum discussed most prominent current global economic challenges and crises, their direct and indirect impacts on the Sultanate of Oman's economy, and assessed the level of Oman economy readiness to confront and cope with current global challenges and crises. It also explored opportunities available to the Oman economic sector to promote sustainable growth and mitigate external risks. The forum was presided over by His Excellency Dr. Saeed bin Mohammed Al-Saqri, Minister of Economy. Oman Electricity and Energy Conference 2025 looks at developments and trends in electricity market modernization, amongst other key focus areas. More in the following report.
Key focus areas of the Oman Electricity and Energy Conference 2025 included developments and trends in electricity market modernization, power systems and networks, asset management, energy efficiency, renewable energy, storage and smart grids, with a broad local and international participation.
We believe that our collaboration with such type of events is important towards the vision of the company to achieve a number of strategic objectives. Mainly we are talking about the readiness of the distribution networks to the different challenges across the electricity sector.
The conference, held under the theme Accelerating Energy Transformation in Oman, discussed the future of this sector and its transformations, in addition to exchanging visions and experiences to enhance efforts towards a more efficient and sustainable energy system.
It's a very important and timely event because it touches on the transformation in the power sector, especially in Oman, but also in the light of the massive transformation, the unprecedented transformation in the global power sector because of the increase in demand from new technologies, in particular like artificial intelligence, electric vehicles, heat pumps, you name it. We are seeing a growth that we have not seen before in electricity.
On the sidelines of the conference, OQ Alternative Energy announced the launch of the first large-scale super energy services project in the Sultanate of Oman. Through this project, OQ will execute comprehensive improvements in energy consumption efficiency within its refineries and petrochemical industries.
Today we announced a project where this will be an energy performance contract, first of its kind in Oman. It will be fully funded by OQAE in return for a guarantee of savings from the measures to be implemented. The innovative model brings all of the aspects of energy performance contracts together. The funding from OQAE, as I said, we have nominated subcontractors, and the savings will be 22.5 gigawatt hours of savings per year, guaranteed, the equivalent to 9.4 thousand tons of CO2 per year as well, which is our main driver in OQ.
Additionally, the accompanying exhibition was inaugurated with wide participation from local, regional and international companies to showcase the latest innovations in the fields of electricity generation, transmission and distribution.
The General Secretariat of the Council of Ministers announced the voting results of the themes of the Together We Progress Forum in its fourth edition this year, 2025, which more than 5,620 citizens from various governorates of the Sultanate of Oman participated. The theme, Oman Vision 2040, the reality of achievements and prospects of progress, received 35% of the votes, while the theme, improving government services to enhance productivity and competitiveness, recorded 33%. The theme, investment aspirations in economic priority sectors, then received 32% of the total votes of the participants. The theme, labor market and employment, was among the topics voted on as an additional theme alongside the main theme of the forum. The third endowment forum kicked off today in the governorate of Muscat. The forum discussed the private sector's contribution to achieving endowment sustainability and expanding societal impact. The forum, organized by Imam Jabir bin Zayed Waqf Foundation, was inaugurated under the patronage of His Excellency Sheikh Salim bin Mustahil Al-Mashani, advisor of the Diwan of Royal Court. The forum comes to strengthen the development role of Waqf in the Sultanate of Oman. It also aims to introduce visions on Waqf integration with charitable activities. The event included 3 pillars, which focused on innovation technologies in Waqf, addressing integration opportunities among Waqf, social responsibilities and charitable works, as well as governance of endowment institutions in the Sultanate of Oman. The Shura Council Office in its 15th meeting reviewed the Council of Ministers' response on wage protection system, in addition to a number of ministerial responses. The meeting reviewed several reports from the standing committees, including the report of the Economic and Financial Committee and the report of the Development and Economic Sector. Those included the role of the Authority of Small and Medium Enterprises Development in the gross domestic product, progress rates in implementing the 1 million date palm tree projects, environmental permit fees for entrepreneurs and RIADA card holders, regulations of importing used vehicles, a request to dropping electricity and water bills upon death, an extension of the foundation year for internal scholarship students, and the cancellation of the evening education for Omani students. The Council Office also approved the inclusion of health insurance benefits for the elderly within the benefits of the Social Protection Fund. The meeting was presided over by His Excellency Khalid bin Hilal Al-Mauli, Chairman of the Shura Council. The 50th session of the Board of Trustees of the Arab Institute for Training and Research in Statistics was held today in Muscat in the presence of the heads of the Arab statistical agencies, some representatives from regional and international organizations, and members of the Board of Trustees. The session reviewed a number of key items, including an evaluation of the Institute's 2020-2030 strategy, the approval of 2026-2027 action plan, and a budget, a discussion of the performance, evaluation study results, and presentations on statistical initiatives in Arab countries. The session marks an important milestone in the journey of joint Arab statistical work, as it coincides with the passage of 50 sessions of institutional work in developing statistical capacities and enhancing Arab integration in the field of statistical training and research. More to come in a news bulletin. Traditional Omani windows are a key part of the country's architectural identity. Welcome back to the news from the Sultan of Oman television. Hamas released all 20 remaining living hostages held in Gaza today, while Israel began releasing hundreds of Palestinian prisoners as part of the ceasefire pausing 2 years of the war that pummeled the territory and killed tens of thousands of Palestinians. Cheering crowds greeted buses of prisoners in the West Bank, while families and friends of the hostages gathered in the square in Tel Aviv. The hostages, all men, have arrived back in Israel, where they will reunite with their families and undergo medical checks. The bodies of the remaining 28 dead hostages are also expected to be handed over as part of the deal, although the exact timing remained unclear. Buses carrying dozens of free Palestinian prisoners arrived in Beitunia, near the West Bank city of Ramallah, and in the Gaza Strip, as Israel began releasing more than 1,900 prisoners and detainees as part of the ceasefire deal. World leaders and heads of the states arrived for Sharm el-Sheikh Peace Summit, co-chaired by Egyptian President Abdel Fattah Sisi and US President Donald Trump. The Turkish President, the Emir of Qatar, the Jordanian King, the King of Bahrain, the Palestinian President, the French President, and the Iraqi Prime Minister, the British Prime Minister, and others have arrived. The Sharm el-Sheikh Peace Summit, with the participation of 31 countries and international and regional organizations, is marking the signing of the ceasefire agreement in the Gaza Strip. The Sharm el-Sheikh Peace Summit aims to end the war in the Gaza Strip and enhance efforts to achieve peace and stability in the Middle East. President Xi Jinping called for stronger global action to advance women's empowerment as he addressed the Global Leaders Meeting on Women in Beijing today. More details in the following report.
The Global Leaders Meeting on Women opened today in Beijing, marking 30 years since the landmark 4th World Conference on Women. In his keynote address, President Xi Jinping reaffirmed China's commitment to women's empowerment and called for stronger global action. He outlined 4 key proposals to create safer environments for women, promote innovation and development, protect women's rights, and enhance global cooperation under the United Nations. The Chinese president highlighted China's progress in lifting millions of women out of poverty and their growing role in education, technology, and leadership, saying Chinese women now hold up half the sky. He also announced new initiatives including $10 million to United Nations Women, a $100 million development fund, and 1,000 projects to support women and girls worldwide. Leaders agreed that empowering women is vital to building a more peaceful and prosperous future for all.
The second edition of We Are Oman educational program was concluded at the premises of the Ministry of Higher Education, Research and Innovation in Muscat. The ceremony witnessed the honoring of 40 winners in 13 competitions across 5 main categories. It highlighted the diverse skills and capabilities required by the participants. The event was held under the auspices of His Highness Sayyid Dr. Kamil bin Fahad Al Said. The Military Technical College today inaugurated the 6th Science Week 2025 under the theme Technology Made by Men for Humanity. A number of military institutions from the Sultanate of Oman and the Gulf Cooperation Council countries participate in the Science Week, along with higher education institutions, engineering colleges, technical institutions, and school students. The event included a video presentation introducing the 6th Science Week, reviewing its main themes and objectives, and 2 lectures. The first titled Balancing Productivity and Human Dignity, and the other titled Modern Technologies and Reshaping the Labor Market. The Science Week aims to encourage collaboration and innovation and knowledge exchange among participants, as well as encourage students to present their creative ideas and research and foster interest in science and technology. This will enhance the national drive to a digital transformation and contribute in advancing human progress. The Oman Chamber of Commerce and Industry organized the first introductory meeting for the 2nd edition of the Sohar Investment Forum 2026, scheduled to be held from the 4th to the 5th of February 2026 in the Wilaya of Sohar, North Al-Batna Governorate, under the theme Sohar, an Industrial Investment Destination. The forum aims to be an integrated economic and investment platform that contributes to enabling public-private partnerships and exploring new horizons in promising industrial sectors that enhance the Sultanate of Oman's position in regional and global value chains. The meeting was attended by His Excellency Faisal bin Abdullah Rawas, Chairman of the Board of the Chamber's Board of Directors, and a number of representatives from embassies, government and private entities, members of the Chamber's Board of Directors, business owners and investors. The Gulf Forum for Empowering Vocational Training Institutions in Innovation, Entrepreneurship and Incubator Management began today in Muscat. The three-day forum is organized by the Ministry of Labor in cooperation with the Omani National Commission for Education, Culture and Science and the Islamic World Educational, Scientific and Cultural Organization. The forum, held under the patronage of His Excellency Khalid bin Salim Al-Ghammari, Under Secretary of the Ministry of Labor for Labor Affairs, aimed to promote Gulf integration in the field of innovation, entrepreneurship and vocational education. The Al-Sharqiya University is holding a two-day international conference on green and sustainable materials. More details coming up.
The importance of conferences on green and sustainable materials lies in the role in promoting innovation, unifying international efforts, and encouraging investment in sustainable solutions. At the University of Al-Sharqiya, a distinguished group of experts and researchers from the Sultanate of Oman and other countries, as well as a number of students from various disciplines, came together with a shared goal: to establish unified global standards in this vital field.
The main objectives of this conference is to gather all those scientists to come up with better solutions, different strategies, and share their thoughts and research from all over the world.
The conference discusses the latest scientific research findings and laboratory experiments in the field of developing advanced materials to enhance the production of green energy, such as hydrogen and solar cells. It also highlights the environmental and health applications of several green compounds.
I'm going to give a brief about our research work and synthesizing adsorbents for water treatment. And of course, we make our adsorbents by mixing the emulsions, and these emulsions incorporating mainly various essential oils, and we mix it with the chitosan.
We organized this conference looking to the challenges worldwide, especially in the field of energy and in environmental issues. So hopefully researchers and scientists will come here to present their work, and this will be helping not only for our university, Al-Sharqiya University, but also for the rest, Oman and the rest of the world.
The University of Al-Sharqiya seeks to strengthen collaboration among academics, industry leaders, and decision makers to address environmental challenges and to lay the groundwork for future sustainable solutions.
Traditional Omani windows are a key part of the country's architectural identity and reflect the skills of the Omani artisans and the values of the communities that build them. More in the following report.
In the stillness of Oman's historic neighborhoods, windows once shaped by craftsmen still hold the breath of a past that never truly left. Their designs are not merely decorative. Patterns etched into teak and acacia tell a story of artistic devotion, a signature of Omani architecture that valued detail, proportion, and harmony with its surroundings.
من أبرز الطرازات الهندسية اللي تمتاز بها النوافذ العمانية.
One of the most distinctive architectural styles seen in Omani windows is geometric carving. Local woods are often used, such as those from cedar qarat and mango trees. At certain stages in Omani architectural history, iron was also incorporated into window design, either as fixed bars or as interlaced elements. Each window is a chapter in the story of Omani life. They shaded families from the heat, framed the call to prayer, and allowed breeze to pass through homes built with intention. More than functional, they carried the spirit of a place, a blend of geometry, balance, and silence that spoke louder than words. The craft of wooden window making in Oman varies from one artisan to another, yet we find strong similarities between regions. For example, between coastal areas and the interior. In some traditional Omani homes, you will notice a series of windows on the facade, the side, or in a particular spot, and above them a smaller window known as the moon window. It was used for tracking time and astronomical observations, such as marking the start of summer, the end of winter, as well as calculating the length of day and night. Today, these traditional windows offer more than admiration. They offer direction. Architects and artists now return to them as blueprints for contemporary design. In every adaptation, they reveal a balance between memory and imagination. Through that balance, these windows remain open, not only to light and air, but to the future. In their symmetry and detail, these windows carry the imprint of authentic Omani identity, shaped by hand, rooted in heritage, and kept alive with a deep sense of place. Reporting from the Wilaya of Nizwa, this is Salih Bukhalfan al-Rahdi, Al-Dakhiliya, Governorate.
This is the Sound of Oman television. Before his night's bulletin, here are the main points once again. His Highness the Emir of the State of Kuwait will pay a private visit tomorrow and meet with His Majesty Sultan Haytham bin Tariq. The National Risk Register Committee version is launched in natural resources, services, health, and major accidents. And Oman Electricity and Energy Conference reviews in Muscat, accelerating the transformation to a sustainable energy sources. And with that, we come to the end of tonight's news bulletin. From all the crew here, myself, Suhail Al-Kindi, thanks for your time. Good night.